Greetings, what's going on? So I'm here and I just want to go ahead and do this reading, and I wanted to do it live just to experience how live is. So I'm going to open up the chat just so I can see the messages and see if it'll pop up. So beginning with this energy, we have a very, very, very interesting full moon, which is set to start on a Saturday. And it's going to be a full moon in Libra, March 31st, 2018. It's going to be 10 degrees, 44 seconds. Mountain Standard Time, that is going to be at 6:36 a.m. Now this other energy is going to be really playful, and it is fun when Libra energy comes to culmination. You may hear a lot of background noise because I've been getting this video together, but there have been dogs barking, there will be people beating stuff in the background outside the window. We're just going to do the video anyway. But anyway, I hope you all are doing good. Peace again. And I'm going to pull a couple cards here from Ganesha's deck and a couple other decks I have here. And this is a motivational reading. And pretty much I'm going to do a speed tarot reading for all signs also. So to begin, thank you all for being here again. If you see this later, this still is going to be an important reading for this very moment and for when you listen to it. The sun and the moon opposing each other, they take place, and then the full moon, it's on. That's when it happens. We have a blue Libra full moon. This moon is the second one of this month of March 2018. And then this moon is the second one of this month of March 2018. Okay? And then Mercury will be across from the full moon, and it's going to actually be in retrograde or retrograde. So it's going to be seeming to go backwards. A card that symbolizes this is concentration. And concentration because it's going to take that level of focus. And the rat always symbolizes the challenges. And this is the energy here that has to do with getting together with another person. Someone who may not be the most harmonious. And of course, with the Libra energy, harmonizing with them. So I'll leave that there as I do the reading. This has to do also with the sun and moon opposing each other, like I said. And Mercury retrograde being across from the full moon, and transformations in friendships and relationships are really overdue at this time. That will be taking place during a Libra full moon. Libra will also balance the scales for sure. Justice will be dished out. It's going to be dished out for folks, for real. This moon will oppose the Aries sun also. This is a very fiery hot moon. Energy will run higher during a full moon typically, but also given that this is the second full moon of the same month, it's going to be dynamic. So March 1st and March 2nd, that is when this energy is set to be at full culmination, depending on where you are on the planet, the 1st and 2nd of March. The other thing with this concentration energy in number 9 is there are cycles that come to a close at a full moon. Things come to fruition, completion. Things become final. So this, if you look at it, he's looking at a contract or a letter. And he is, let's see if there's a pen. Yes, there is. So this has to do so much on contracts. Divorces has to do with, could be taxes. It could be all kinds of different things that have to do with contracts. Some people building their business. The other part of this, it's an energy of now or never. If not now, then when? If not now, then when? Thank you. How you doing? Peace. The next full moon is going to be on April 29th, 2018, and that's in Scorpio. We're going to talk all about that then. But let's talk about what Libra is. Libra has to do with balance, the element of air, beauty, cooperation. If you all are saying something, hopefully I don't miss it because I'm looking at my notes. There's lots of mental work also with Libras. And a lot at this time because there will be a review going on with Mercury being in retrograde. Libra is also ruled by Venus. So Venus has to do with decorating and makeovers and more love and glamour, sensuality. It has to do with business also, cooperations, collaborations, contracts, agreements, relationships. Aries. Aries is the other energy that's going to be going on at this full moon. And it has to do with courage and strength, vitality, hardworking, quick, fast, enterprising. Mars is ruled by the warrior energy and also a soldier type of energy. Also, fire is the element. Mars is the ruler of Aries. And so anyway, while the sun and moon oppose each other, they usually do this once a month. And this gives us two different signs to study. And the other energy that's going to be taking place this month, well, not this month, this time, during this full moon is the energy of acceptance. Peace, what's going on, y'all? So concentration and acceptance. We already looked at this one. Ganesha is actually holding up some sort of a letter or a contract or something. And of course, we know Libra, full moons and Libra have to do with agreements and contracts and things like that. Seriously. Acceptance, the other energy. Accepting what you cannot change and making a plan for things to be better. This is very action-oriented, as full moons mostly are. New moons right now, like we're in a full moon energy still, and you just kind of feel like relaxing, reflecting, picking up things where you left off before, things like that, but not really ready to take action. The action will be getting taken like around the first of the month for sure. This also, I don't want to be too like detailed with it, but let me read the rest of this because some really important parts came up here that you all want to hear about that have to do with soul contracts. And that's why I'm getting one here right now to go ahead and do this for you. This also has to do with the video that I did on soul contracts. This came up and I was led to go to that video and I saw it. It talks about how the sun and moon opposing each other, and it makes them, you know, that's the full moon. It gives us two different signs to study, and that's where the Libra and the Aries come in, because if you look at it, you will want to read the possible energies of both the sun and also the moon, but the signs that those two are in. You also want to notice the lessons from about 6 months ago at the new moon when you saw signs of like manifestation. You'll see signs of manifestation around now from things that happened around a new moon about 6 months back. It's definitely happening for me. So let me know in the comments if you all are experiencing that too. I would love to know. Full moons bring in the energy to get the job done. So, you know, they bring in more energy. You just kind of have the energy to get it done. Right now, I've been taking apple cider vinegar so I can have more energy. Thank you, guys. And it's been helping out a lot. So if you all need something that'll help you have more energy and help you to detox and things like that, it's a fast remedy for real. Apple cider vinegar, I'm taking it, what is it, 3 times a day. 3 times a day and 2 tablespoons at a time with water, like a cup of water. And I eat first, because I wouldn't even want to eat if I had apple cider vinegar first. So I eat first, then I take that after my food feels like it's about digested. Some water, bam. Anyway, the rest of the report, just really wanting a balance right now is coming up. Really wanting the balance right now is coming up. Pulling the other card. Decision. There's going to be action taking place at this time because Libra and Aries will be aspecting each other. Full moons, they bring the energy to get things done, like I said. And full moons are going to be helping you to make the change that you want to make. Full moons are known to be intense and they stir up the waters of life. They really have to do with closure, with decisions, endings, desires, awareness, and clarity, moments and feelings. The house where the full moon is going to land in your chart can tell you more about exactly where this ending or completion or lesson or clarity or understanding will show up. The back of these notes, though, let me hurry up, and I'm talking to y'all like I'm on the phone with you, so just pretend like I'm on the phone with you. All right, just pretend like I'm on the phone. Many of us have had a victim's mentality in life, okay? There is a decision to be made around this, and I've been there. I definitely feel it. I know there's a lot of people that need to be healed right now, and a lot of programming being done, and people really don't even know what they're doing. They are completely unaware. Until we become aware, we're unaware, you know, and it's constantly that way. But people, you know, being victims and then blame and then negative outcome focusing or focusing on negative outcomes, that just is where this ending outdated soul contracts comes in. Because when people feel like they're victims, they're usually irresponsible, immature, they're feeling stuck, and they put their lives into others' hands and have negative outlooks on life. And this is because, and I'm pulling from another deck, from the Osho Tarot deck real quick, y'all. This is a bed of salt because I'm not playing around with this moon energy or with any of this. We've got patience. And that's the Seven of Wands. No, it's the Seven of Pentacles. So you see all these moons, and we're talking about a moon cycle right now. I just love the synchronicity of how things go. Fruition, things coming to completion, a whole cycle coming to a close. Beautiful though, because somebody is going to have the strength to move away from a difficult situation like I once did. I dealt with a difficult situation in a relationship before, and it was very I can't even say it, challenging, taxing, both of them. And I learned a lot about what I needed to do. And what I was not going to accept anymore as being anything of value in my life. You know, it's like I had to make a decision and I had to stick to it. And once I did that, things completely changed. And it does and can happen. So this is a message from spirit guides. I'm really getting that. This is about someone feeling stuck, and when they feel like a victim, you often put your lives into other people's hands. You're like, I don't think I can deal with this. I need to go off and nurture myself. Be patient with yourself. And I know you all are listening to this, and I definitely feel the connection. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know how to work these comments, so if you are there, you can say hi and I can see your comment. This is almost over, but I have a couple more videos that I wanted to do for you that are literally coming out after this one. This one, it talks about when you feel like you're a victim and you're carrying the victim card, and I have definitely done it many a days in my life, and it didn't serve me. Not anymore, it doesn't. Your thinking is like bad attitude, so to speak, or your thinking, it's really negative. Hey, thank y'all for giving me some likes. Please give me some likes. This is my first time doing a live video, and finally I just did it without even thinking. I just really want to connect. So we all have a desire to connect because we are connected to each other, essentially. You know, it's oneness. This is nothing new. It's always been that way. But when you're feeling like a victim, that's what is coming up now. Be patient with yourself. Fear is going to be coming up. You're going to need to love yourself more. And what happens is that all you want to do, you want to feel loved and accepted by your peers. You want to feel that, but instead you get this. You get people that act like this around you. You know, they don't really act like they want to see you be successful. And you've learned to deal with that. And you kind of have to be patient with these people. And some people have to be, you may have to, you know, let them go, because all you do, if you look at this here, it's just fighting, just constantly butting heads. And there's no need for that, because this energy is due to shift right now for the victim stuff. So imagine healing, experience the healing. It's going to happen. In the next video, I'm going to be giving, anyway, I'll tell you about it then. There's a feeling that comes up here where you feel like you use fear. You can use fear to inspire you right now, is what this is saying. Slow it down. Even though other people they've already slowed down. They're not really doing a whole lot right now. It is a new moon, so the energy is not really there. So just wait, and things are going to shift. The fighting it's talking about that's coming up towards the full moon can be avoided. And how can it be avoided? Let's pull one more card. It can be avoided by rejoicing. Hello, what's up, y'all? Rejoicing in celebration, focusing on some positive stuff. Like, for real, this isn't going to get anybody anywhere long term. I have a relationship and I really don't even like going back and forth with people. But you know, you want to make your point sometimes, but you can make your point with love. This is about celebrating. That's what this is about, the Three of Cups. The last part of this is that you can use this fear, like I said, as a motivating tool for you. Use it to find your way to live your life, to live life full, whole, free, and then really, like, dare to envision you doing something great. This is a positive one. And then when we have a passion in life to strive for, it really helps us to live longer, richer, fulfilling lives. A lot of times, for me, I didn't have a long-term vision for my life. And so I felt lost. I would achieve all these little, small, short goals. And then I'd be like, well, I've already achieved that. What else do I do? And it kept happening. So finally, having a long-term vision for your life that goes beyond the moment, because you may be here. You know, we're not promised tomorrow, but you may be here. What if you're here? What's your plan? This is the energy that's happening right now. The last part, ending outdated soul contracts, is huge right now, because Libra has to do with justice being served and justice. It's important now to just prioritize your life for a change, the card's saying, and then step away from focusing on what was or what used to be. Decide what you want, go for it, be open to changing your mind, set for success. And that's pretty much what I have, you know. Just having a passion for your life really helps you have something to strive for. And it helps us live a richer life, especially for us starseeds and spiritual beings. And we're all on a spiritual path. So if you all leave a comment for me and let me know what has been, you know, celebrated for you right now. What do you have to celebrate in your life right now? What's going really well? And then what's not going so well that you can be more patient with yourself on? And what are you butting your head against that you could let it be? So that is the reading pretty much for the full moon. And I don't know how to see comments. Let me see if you all have left any. I don't see them. Is anybody there? Can you all hear me? Anybody, somebody. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Just remember the next reading that's coming up is going to be a Taurus and Venus video. And I'm also going to talk to you all about my setup and how I do readings. If you want to hear more about those type of videos, the tarot videos, then let me know. They're coming right up. All right, peace. And thank you for letting me do this impromptu video. I didn't even plan it. But one of these days, I'm going to put my face back on video as well to see you all. Peace, and thank you so much for tuning in. All right, this is your host, Queen Sarita. Website's naturallyhighlife.com. On Instagram, I'm Queen_Sarita. Here to be with you as you live your most amazing life, and I'm learning to live mine as well, learning so much. Any tips that are helping you all get to where you want to be, let me know. All right, peace and be blessed. Well, hello. All right, before I go, I finally see a comment. How you doing? All right, I'm gonna let you all go now once I figure out how to turn this off, okay? And then I will for sure turn it off.